127 to 126. Done. First missed playoffs since 2019 by a single point. That one game told you everything. Miami lost their captain, fought back anyway, and still couldn't close it out. Because when it mattered most, they didn't have the guy who could go get a bucket. The two young guys who kept them alive that night were Kalel Ware knocking down the threes, and Pele Larson bringing the fight after Bam went down. Neither one was the answer to that problem. And in a few weeks, one of them would get traded for the player who was. So what actually went wrong? It wasn't the effort, it wasn't Spo, it wasn't the system, it was a star. That's the flaw. And every move Miami made this offseason was about fixing it. Bam is one of the best defenders in the league, but asking him to carry an offense every single night was never his game. And the guys who were supposed to help him carry it couldn't. Tyler Hero kept getting hurt. Norman Powell gave them an all-star year at 33, but you don't build a championship around a 33-year-old who spent most of his career coming off the bench. Nobody on the roster was a real -- scorer. And it's
Hold on, I'm having mic issues. Not mic issues, audio issues. I'm trying to fix this shit real quick. Alright, y'all hear me? Testing, uno, dos.
Showed. None of this was new. For 6 years, Riley went hunting for the fix. He pushed for Kevin Durant, he circled Donovan Mitchell, he made a run at Damian Lillard, he even called on Giannis at the deadline. Every time a star came available, Miami was right there in the room, and every time they walked away empty. Until now. And by February, everyone in the league already knew what Milwaukee's price was going to be.
Will a team hit the Milwaukee Bucks' price threshold that's been indicated to me as a young blue chip talent and or a surplus of draft picks?
So the offseason had one job: get the star. Everything else came second, and every
Get the
move
star,
Miami
nigga.
made from here
That's
gets
all
judged
we worry
against
about.
that one thing. It starts with Giannis, and the case for him is simple. Miami didn't trade for a superstar on the way down. At 31, Giannis just finished the most efficient scoring season of his career, 20.6 a night, on the best true shooting numbers he's ever posted. But the number that actually matters is this one. Last season, Milwaukee was 14 points per 100 possessions better with Giannis on the floor than off of it, the largest swing of his career, and one of the biggest in the entire league. The Bucks only won 32 games because he only played 36. When he was healthy, they were a completely different team. That's what Miami was buying. Not a name, a player who single-handedly turns an average roster into a dangerous one.
Who we talking
So
about,
what
Drew?
did it cost, you ask? Almost everything. Miami sent out 4 rotation players: Tyler Hero, Kalel Ware, Jamie Jaquez, and Kasparis Yakachonis. Then came the picks. This year's
I don't even know who Tyler Hero is,
unprotected
so.
first rounders in 2031 and 2033.
We good, right, chat? I don't even know who the rest of the three. I don't even know Tyler. We good, right, chat?
The right to swap firsts in 2030, and a second rounder on top of it. A mountain of draft capital and 2 names that sting the most. That's the same Kalel Ware who was drilling threes trying to save the season in Charlotte. Gone. And Hero, the longest term Heat player on the roster, gone too. Miami wasn't the only team at the table either. Boston was right there, and their offer tells you how high the price really was. The Celtics put Jaylen Brown, a finals MVP, on the table, plus 2 unprotected first round picks.
See,
Milwaukee wanted more than that. Boston
imagine
walked,
though.
Miami did it.
Imagine Brown with Giannis.
The Celtics offered Jaylen Brown, the 2024 Finals MVP, and I'm told 2 unprotected first-round draft picks. The Celtics were not willing to part with enough young players and assets to get a deal done.
That's the whole trade in one sentence. Riley pushed further than any team holding a Finals MVP was willing to go. So was it worth it? Go back to the flaw. Miami needed a star. They got one of the 5 best players alive, and the fit is real. Spoelstra gets a downhill freight train next to Bam, 2 switchable defenders on the same front line, on a team that already wanted to run. That's the dream. But there's another side, and Miami can't pretend there isn't. Giannis is 31 heading into year 14, and the injuries have started piling up. And for all the regular season dominance, the playoff version has gone quiet. He hasn't won a playoff series since 2022, which is exactly why not everyone loved this. The Ringer said flat out, this trade changes everything for Miami.
Niggas is tripping though. Like, niggas would hold on. I need to get this one out for real. Niggas would rather have AD over Giannis. Like injury wise, like I would take Giannis over anybody else in the fucking league. Fuck y'all talking about, bro? Y'all niggas is tripping. Like talking about
Doesn't
injury
fix
prone and nigga, the fuck. Who would you take, Gobert or Giannis, nigga? Okay.
Everything. The flaw is gone. Miami finally has its star, And that brought them to the part that actually decides the whole thing, building around him.
Like,
landing Giannis was the easy part. What goes around him is the hard part. Because a downhill superstar who can't shoot only works if the floor around him is full of people who can. Start with the guy who came in the same trade, Bobby Portis.
I don't care if that nigga AD shoot, bro. That nigga come down off that jump shot, nigga, he's hurt.
Easy to write him off as a throw-in, but that misses it. Portis has spent years next to Giannis. He's a champion, he's one of the better bench bigs in the league, and he plays with exactly the kind of edge Miami has always chased. With Weir gone and Bam coming off a back injury, the Heat had no front court depth. Portis fixes that day one. He doesn't solve the flaw, he protects the investment. Then the draft. Miami had one pick, so it had to count, and they traded up to get Ryan Conwell, a guard out of Louisville.
With the 37th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Ryan Conwell from the University of Louisville.
Forget the college resume. The only thing that matters is why Miami wanted him. Shooting. Conwell put up nearly 10 threes a game in college and shot close to 38% from deep for his career. Nobody's asking him to be a star. They're asking him to space the floor so Giannis has room to work. Early returns have looked real. In his first 3 Summer League games, he scored 3 different ways, including a 26-point night against Golden State. And it wasn't just Conwell. Trevor Keels, a two-way guard who already owns a G League record for the most threes ever made in a game without a miss, dropped 32 in Las Vegas. Neither of them is going to be a star. That's not the point. The point is Miami suddenly has
They got another nice guard, bro. I don't know why they're not showing him.
Young guys who can put the ball in the basket, which is exactly what a Giannis team needs around it. He's a second-round rookie, so there will be rough nights for Conwell too. But if Giannis is the engine, guys like Conwell and Keels are exactly the kinds of pieces you bolt around him. Free agency told the same story. Tim Hardaway Jr. didn't come to Miami to be a star. He came to fix the same problem, shooting. He's coming off one of the best three-point seasons of his career in Denver. He's a hometown kid whose dad's number hangs in the Miami rafters. And he stays healthy, which matters more than it sounds. Because Bradley said out loud this season that games played would be a priority. And Hardaway has topped 70 games 4 years running. Then there's the smaller moves, the ones that don't make the headlines. Wiggins locked in on an extension and Fontio came back on a 1-year deal. Nobody's making a highlight video about these two, and that's exactly the point. Once Miami had its star, everything else came down to fit. Shooting, depth, and defense around the guy who needs all three. So did they?
And we taking down New York next year. Taking everybody money.
Build the right roster? Mostly, but not all the way. And that's where the doubts start, because plenty of serious basketball people looked at this and didn't see a contender. They saw a team that just gave up too much. Richard Jefferson won a title in this league, and now he breaks down the game for ESPN. His first reaction wasn't about the fit, it was about the bill.
On the Miami side, I feel like they've given up so much. They did get a lot, but you have to now build an elite team around Giannis, and you've given away a ton of assets.
Then there's Rich Eisen, one of the most familiar voices in the sport, a guy who's anchored national NBA and NFL coverage for almost 30 years. And who has lived this exact take before. Back in 2020, when everyone wanted Miami to trade for Giannis, Eisen said don't do it, don't give up Hero. Giannis stayed, won a title, and Eisen spent years calling it the worst take he's ever had. Then Miami finally made basically that trade, and instead of taking it back, he doubled down.
Hey, gave up too much for him. Hero and Jaquez.
Who's left to play with? Yeah.
Who the fuck is Jaquez? Who the fuck is Jacusionis? Who the fuck is Kalel? Like, the fuck? I don't know these niggas. That is not too much. Jaquez, like, Jacusionis. Like, fuck.
Miami acquired him, and they're still going to be a play-in team.
And it's not the only analyst saying it. The morning after the trade, former NBA guard Jeff Teague and his crew on the Club 520 podcast landed on the exact same worry.
Bro, Giannis needs shooters around him, bro.
He needs shooters.
So what's the actual concern? Start with what left. In 3 weeks, Miami lost 5 rotational players. Hero, Ware, Jaquez, Yakuchinitz, and Norman Powell. And Powell hurt the most because he walked to Chicago for 2 years and
Powell is crazy, though. He is nice. He would have been a nice vet to keep on the team, especially for the rookies.
$45 million.
But I ain't mad, bro. Bring on LeBron. Bring LeBron home, man. That's his home, bro.
Miami got nothing back. An all-star scorer out the door, no return. And what's left to fix it? Almost nothing. After the Hardaway deal, Miami has around $10 million to spend, and that's basically the whole budget for any move still to come. So here's what they'll still need.
I know you got some good
Number
shit
one,
to say.
shooting and shot creation, because Hardaway's 34 and Conwell's a rookie. Number two, a backup big, because behind Bam and Portis, there's basically nothing, and Bam's coming off a back injury. And number three, a real league guard, someone to run the offense the nights Giannis sits. And all of this points at the same uncomfortable fact. Giannis is a career 28.5% three-point shooter. That's the worst mark of any active player who's taken 1,000 of them. No star alive needs shooting around him more. And to get him, Miami traded away hero shot making, wears spacing at the 5, and Powell scoring. They bought the one player on earth who needs spacing the most. And they paid for him with their spacing. Which is exactly why this summer isn't over. Because Miami didn't get the roster and stop. They cleared the...
Greek freak. Come to Miami, Greek. Welcome to Miami, Greek freak. I'm not racist.
Deck for one more swing. And the name everyone's waiting on is the biggest in the sport.
And again, being 42 and still playing at this level is insane.
It's insane.
When you think about what's admirable, having all these people call, and I said this to LeBron. I said,
LeBron James. For the first time in years, LeBron is a free agent. He told the Lakers he's not coming back, and Miami is right in the middle of it. His own agent, Rich Paul, named the Heat as one of the teams in play. So how real is the Miami version of this? Real, so it's not the front runner. Shams laid out the Heat pool. Riley Spoelstra playing next to Bam and Giannis, and no state income tax in Florida. And Brian Windhorst, ESPN's lead LeBron.
Hey, no state income tax. No taxes for LeBron? What?
Ron Porter for 2 decades framed the whole thing as a 2-team race, saying Cleveland or Miami is the clean makes sense decision, and anywhere else
Miami,
would be
bro.
harder for LeBron.
Like, come on, bro. You went to Cleveland. I don't see you playing with Harden. I see you playing with them other boys. Spider, you can have fun with Spider. Jared, you can have fun with Jared. But I feel like, I don't know, Jared. He might be that nigga though. He is. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give it to him.
LeBron to explain. The problem for Heat fans is which of those two it's leaning toward. Windhorst had said the vibes point to a Cleveland homecoming, and other insiders now call the Cavs the clear frontrunner, with Miami running second. But Windhorst had a warning too. Nobody actually knows what LeBron is going to do. This is the guy who back in 2010 gave Wade and Bosch about a 12-hour heads up before the decision. He keeps the circle tiny, so anyone telling you it's done is guessing. There's a cost to Wade too. LeBron loses nothing by
that nigga's face, bro. I remember that play like yesterday. That shit is crazy. Nigga got the rebounds like
taking his time. Miami loses plenty because
bro,
they already spent the roster to get
don't know
Giannis.
Frank,
Well, a team
bro.
like Cleveland can sit back with money and spots still
I gotta
open.
do a story
Because
time,
if LeBron
bro.
says no, there's a backup plan. Bradley Beal is on the market. Miami's had early conversations. Nothing serious yet. DeMar DeRozan's name has floated too. None of those move the needle like LeBron, but they answer the same question. Who creates offense when the stars sit? You can already see it happening. While Miami holds a spot open for LeBron, the other names keep signing somewhere else. Chris Middleton, a shooter Miami had interest in and a longtime Giannis teammate, agreed to a deal with Washington and came off the board. Every week LeBron takes, another fallback option disappears. That's the risk of building your summer around a decision that isn't yours to make. Here's what actually matters. Miami built this roster with a hole at guard on purpose. Whether that hole gets filled by the best player of this generation or a fallback option is the whole difference between a real contender and another play-in team. And right now, nobody knows which one it's going to be. Underneath all of it, it's the scariest question of all. What if Giannis leaves? Because here's the fine print on one of the biggest trades in team history. Giannis can't even sign his extension until January 6th. That's the 4-year, $275 million supermax. And if he doesn't sign it, he's holding a $62.8 million player option he can turn down to become a free agent in 2027. Read that again. Miami emptied the vault, and the player they emptied it for, worst case, can be gone after one season. Bleacher Report said it plainly. If he walks next summer, this move risks being...
Nigga, I'm a millionaire, trillionaire, billionaire, nigga, in Miami. Fuck, this nigga's been in Milwaukee his whole life. This nigga's not leaving. Y'all really think Giannis leaving after one season? Miami?
Being a disaster because the cupboard would be bare. Nobody gives up this much.
Greek freak.
Much without private signals he's staying. Everyone knows that. But signals aren't signatures. And until January, this entire franchise is holding its breath. So where does this actually leave Miami? Here's the truth, both halves of it. Giannis hasn't played a single game in a Heat jersey. There's no extension signed. The shooting problem is arguably worse than it was in April. And the LeBron question is still hanging over the whole league. This story is nowhere near finished. But if you want the optimistic read, Richard Jefferson already gave it. He pointed out that LeBron won his first title in Miami in year 2, one in Cleveland in year 2, one in LA in year 2. Stars land, year 1 is the setup, year 2 is the swing.
LeBron James won a championship his second year in Miami, his second year in Cleveland, his second year in LA. Baby. Not this season, the following season and the season after.
So don't judge this by next June. Judge it by the June after. Here's what's already true. The flaw is gone. Miami spent 6 years losing star sweepstakes, and this time they finally won one. They have one of the best players alive. What they don't have yet is everything around him, and whether Riley finishes a job with LeBron or without him is what decides if this is the smartest all-in in franchise history or the most expensive mistake. So tell me where you land. Is this the smartest all-in Pat Riley has ever made? Or did he just mortgage the next decade for a guy who could walk in a year? Drop in the comments. If you're rocking with the channel, hit the like and subscribe button.
All right, buddy. So, you guys heard? You guys heard the man? We need LeBron. Cut. Who we gotta cut? Get them damn cookies back if we need to. Fire people who we got to fire. Like, whoever's beefing with LeBron down in Miami, get them going. Call the YNs, get them going. But I enjoyed this video. Who dropped this shit? Hoop Galaxy, bro. Good video. I enjoyed it. You kept it to the point a little bit. I was kind of getting lost, but it's whatever. But I did enjoy the video. If anybody got any questions or you feel me, videos you want me to watch, react to, send them. You know I will. But yeah, that's how we get that one done. Boom. That's the video. All right, what's next? We're doing good on 60 frames though. We're not dropping or nothing, so I'm pretty excited about that. Got a little bud left. Trying to smoke. This nigga went to the big 3, for real. Hey, same move, bro. Brandon rolling on my wrist, perfect timing. Every time I see him, bro, I want to make a song so bad, bro. I just wish I had a good preset. Like, ain't even a song too, bro. But I just wish my setup was right. The fuck? That is AI. She do not look like a female. Brandon early on my wrist, perfect timing. Wavy Mellow playing 2K. Good job. I feel it though. Y'all got any like suggestions? He's with the Trailblazers.
Why it means so much to you.
This nigga Ja Morant's with the Trailblazers? Nigga, what the fuck I been? The fuck?
Can you explain the origins of Beneath No One and why it means so much to you?
It was just something my mom always told me when I was younger.
What the fuck? What the fuck? This nigga with the Trailblazers, bro? Nah. Bro, who the Grizzlies point guard?
Obviously, I was, under recruited, so it was some type of.
Oh yeah, bro. You know he definitely hitting that mild, boy. You know he hitting that black and mild, boy. Look at his lips, hitting that black. backwoods.
Motivation and confidence,
But,
like going into,
who the
anything
fuck,
I was
bro?
doing. So.
And did that play a role in your jersey selection?
Yeah, that's the first thing she texted me. Yeah. And she texted just how I was like that,
Bro,
like put the number 1 under it. So.
Were you offered 12?
Yeah, at first, and then, with talks through, the org had other plans for it, so I honored it.
Yeah.
Bro, is this like, nah, it's bullshit, cause bro, this has to be AI, bro. This is the official page, my nigga? It is. But it can't be true, though. It's true. This nigga finna be playing with Damian Lillard, bro. That shit is wild. Hold on, let me set my chat up real quick with TikTok. Let me go say what's up to TikTok for a little bit while we live here on YouTube, too. But this nigga is going... Well, he's already there, but that is wild, bro. That shit is crazy to me. This nigga. Yo, the league is changing so much, bro. Yeah, the league is changing. For sure. Cause, wow. Yo, should we game tonight? Like, how we feeling? And rolling on my wrist, perfect time. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Graduation party. I know this got no ass though for sure. And rolling on my wrist, perfect time. Party holics. Hold on.
I don't even know about bro. You at the DJ booth. Not knowing niggas going in his room.
No. This is what I said to Jamie. And he was like, it's just me, bro. I'm bringing my cousin in.
Yeah, that's your dad. I ain't watching nobody live right now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this lineup is crazy, bro. They lineup finna go stupid. But we trying to find a good movie. Not a good movie, a good video to watch today. Hey, somebody set up that scrapyard fight for me, man. Oh, I gotta hit him on Facebook. My bad. I gotta hit them on Facebook, and then that shit get an emotion and shit. But the Lakers, I don't like them. They're not this year. I don't think they're gonna be good this year. If they ain't injury prone, bro, then you feel me? Then I ain't tripping. Burning rolling on my wrist, perfect time, man.
To try to left hook, and the glove touch. Roach hit with the left hand. It's a knockdown, and it's the first knockdown of Roach's career, and it happens here in round 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the current WBA super featherweight champion of the world, Lamont the Reaper Roach, and his opponent across the ring, the defending champion, fighting out of the blue corner. His record stands at 28 wins, 3 losses and 1 draw, with 18 of his wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2-division world champion and the current interim WBC super lightweight champion. Introducing.
All right, y'all, we finna react to this Lamont versus Isaac Cruz. I know this nigga for a strong ass chin. This nigga chin is strong than a motherfucker. But yeah, a little bit of boxing. We finna get into it. That's crazy, bro. I'm still shocked. This nigga John Morant. Like with the Trailblazers, bro.
You got the instructions in the dressing room. I want you to protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch them up, back to your corner.
Neither has been down as a pro. And it's time to close the show with tonight's main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds in the 140-pound division. Roach making his debut in this weight class.
We know that Pitbull has a problem with lateral movement. But if you think he's only going to box, Mo, Roach told us one thing. No one's going to walk straight forward into me with no head movement and not pay for it.
I think he's letting Cruz get in a little too comfortable in this round. Roach has to start setting up with the jab. Yeah, not a lot of punches landed by Cruz, but he is the aggressive one. There is 1 or 2 body shots there by Cruz, and Roach again.
Oh, left hand lands for Cruz, who's landed 3 body shots compared to 0 for Roach in round 1. But Roach looks uncomfortable.
Really uncomfortable.
Good counter right hand there from Roach.
Right, I got no punch, no punch.
Oh, that counter left knocked Cruz off balance. Left hook upstairs.
Hey.
And here we're going to see that counter left that landed by
Good counter though.
Making Cruz miss there and checking him with that hook and turning sideways. Turn it to the side. There you go. If you want to continue to do that and get on Cruz right away.
Counters.
Nice left hand upstairs by Cruz. Fearless in his attack.
Really fearless. I like how he's working. There's a jab from Cruz.
Oh, nice right hand by Cruz.
It all started with that jab.
Jabs are few and far between in the Cruz arsenal.
That part of the reason why he wanted this fight is he didn't believe that Roach would run. He saw how Roach fought Tank Davis, and he knew that he could give the fans this type of fight against him.
But no excuses against Roach.
Both of these guys
highly disputed.
These are the only 2 fighters.
Oh, to go 12 rounds. 45 seconds left in the second, and of course, Cruz could miss every punch and the crowd would still yell, so these judges have to be careful of that.
Well, these 2 are fighting on very even terms early on.
Absolutely. Chance of Pitbull. Ringing throughout the Frost Bank Center. Pitbull goes to the body.
Let's look back at a very competitive round 2. Pitbull pushing that pace throughout, but a beautiful counter right hand from Roach, who continues to get his respect as they trade in close range. The combination here by Pitbull, the double left hook, but Roach has been proven.
Ooh, another jab by Cruz.
Yeah, Roach is
round number 3, scheduled for 12 at 140 pounds. And Roach in the corner, but uses the pivot.
So the biggest thing he can do to mess with that confidence is make Cruz miss and make him pay.
He felt that motherfucker.
Against Tank Davis at 135. He's filled out beautifully into 140 tonight.
His head too tough.
Cruz has to try to.
Oh, whoa.
Roach hit with the left hand. It's a knockdown.
Yeah.
And it's the first knockdown of Roach's career. And it happens here in round 3.
He hit his ass though. He hit him. I don't know what he hit him, but it was a brick.
Cruz. A Cruz missile dropping Roach, and Cruz opening up as this crowd erupts.
Whoa!
What an explosive shot!
I thought he was hitting that. I thought he was hitting him with a shoulder.
Another left lands. Roach.
Yeah. Talk your shit.
Cruz going to the body. It's all he saw Cruz here in the third. Punctuated by the first knockdown of Roach's career.
All right, let's look back there in round 3. Cruz landing the biggest punch, a counter left hook that backed up Roach. Correctly ruled the knockdown as the glove hit the canvas by referee James Green. It was the timing.
Where was he in Brooklyn when he fought Davis?
Exactly.
Larry Hazard, unofficial scorecard, has Cruz ahead by 2 points thanks to that 10-8 round in round 3 after the knockdown.
I was wondering if the knockdown would turn Roach into a boxer. They're trading at close range.
Oh, God.
And he talked about Roach.
And you can see the body language of Roach, even though he's standing toe-to-toe.
He gotta move, though. His head on that line, though. He gotta move that.
Strong here in the
fourth. He gotta move that bitch.
He's making.
But Roach could do the same thing.
But counter shots from Roach on the inside.
Nice counter right by Cruz, and the chopping right hand by Roach.
See this? What up, Armani? Hell yeah. Hey, is that follow me? Hit my YouTube.
Final minute of the fourth.
The thing about Cruz, he's gonna miss a lot, but he's never gonna stop trying.
Ooh, right uppercut on the inside. Nice body shot by Cruz.
Oh, bet.
That is exactly
put that
what makes
bitch
him
on
so
there.
dangerous.
Remember, Roach absorbed a lot of punishment rounds 5 and 6 against Tank Davis.
High computer load. That should clean it up a little bit. Oh.
With the combinations for Pitbull, Cruz throws a lot, starting with the body, and he always finishes upstairs. Same hook. Hook downstairs, hook upstairs.
Double jab right hand, well done by Cruz. But there's a short right hand by Roach on the inside upstairs. Roach trying to physically manhandle. Another left hand lands for Cruz. Roaches and the left hand from Cruz. Oh, left hook upstairs, clip.
Bro got a chin. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's why his motherfucking head down, bro. Every time you punch this little short Mexican ass nigga, bro, you hit straight forehead, bro. I swear to God, my nigga. And his hands, bro, I swear his hands swollen. His hands swollen.
Nice.
Got to.
Roach.
Look, you just like this whole time.
And again gets clipped.
Talking shit.
Roach isn't even trying to box from the outside. He's meeting.
Yeah. Watch head down though. Hold up, unknown. Why is head down? I'm just trying to understand it.
There's a right hand that scores for Roach, but immediately the counter from Cruz.
Uppercut. Oh, that nigga's fat.
Maybe his best punch of the fight.
Hit that follow. Hit that like, please. Join the fan club too.
Might be a difference for
Hey.
Roach.
Roach has outlanded Cruz 15-7 in this round.
That bitch is tough.
10 seconds
Oh
of the
my
first
god.
Both of them economical in their output.
Cruz took a left hook right there, trying to go to the body, but he had his hand down.
Oh god, bro, it's nice.
Nice left hand by Roach.
That has been his money punch this fight.
Bro, it's definitely nice.
And there's a point deduction. I knew
What?
someone had to give. It was getting really ugly.
What?
And now we have a point deduction here in round 7, which evens things up. Depending on how the rest of the round goes.
Yeah, just start letting his hands go a lot
There's
more.
a nice sweeping left hook upstairs, lands for Roach.
My shit is not
Final
overloaded.
45
Relax.
seconds of the 7th. 30 seconds left in the round 7.
I'm
Double
tripping.
jab from Cruz, but misses with the right.
Yeah, Cruz got to be careful.
There's a
I'm
right
turning
hand
this shit
lands
off. I'm
upstairs
watching
for
this
Roach.
too much, bro.
Pivoting. Final 10 seconds of the 7th round. A round that you saw Cruz.
By catching him coming in and standing his ground.
Ooh, the left hook by Roach upstairs that landed. Another left hook by Roach. Cruz looking to use the jab now,
That shit
finally
is locked, bro.
knocking down Roach, but Roach's footwork evading the shot.
Hey.
And Roach now delivers a fast combination upstairs.
Upper.
Resetting.
Upper.
Looks frustrated. You can read it on his face,
What's-
but he lands a big left hook there.
I gotta
Cruz
wake
at
up
the end of his
early.
jab. Cruz will try to burrow in. That'll please the crowd.
Hey, these niggas funny. This
You
nigga
get this
funny.
frustration coming from Cruz.
This nigga's
sticking his tongue out, taunting Roach there. But yeah, a lot of frustration. He can't do much in this.
Hey, I would've saw that nigga in his shit.
On this body shot, starting to the body, double hook.
Hey,
downstairs,
nah,
upstairs.
this round he better take this bitch serious.
For Roach. Chopping right hand by
Oh yeah.
Cruz. Lead left hook and
Drop
right hand
X
to the
on his
body
ass.
by Cruz.
Yeah, and they've shown, and then you can see now how confident Roach is getting. A little bit more bounce on the feet.
Cruz got more body punch though.
And you can't say it enough. He's taking the crowd out of the fight.
Yeah.
They exploded there for a left hand.
The triple jab from Roach splitting the guard.
Well, when Cruz was having success early.
And it's the footwork, it's the lateral
He
movement.
playing, bro. His
There you can
punches
see
probably don't
Roach
hurt.
Trying to be the matador. Another strong round for Lamont Roach Jr. as Cruz unable to get anything going.
Yeah, he do need to move lateral because he ain't moving for real.
Check hook by Roach.
He just slipping back.
And for Pitbull, if you want to steal the rounds, you got to let your hands go.
Well, he's trying, but he's missing.
Throw them bitches.
And wildly missed.
Hey.
Round that favors Lamont Roach Jr. Although Cruz
He almost got dropped. He caught him. 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 He's leaking. Oh yeah, he got him again.
From Cruz, beautiful flurry by Cruz.
This is a fight. It's a fight. I fuck with him. I fuck with Lil Mexican though. I ain't gonna lie.
Good sportsmanship.
What up, John?
But Cruz may need something dramatic, and he's going full
Cruz, I fuck with Cruz.
This crowd is on its feet, just trying to will Cruz back into this.
Oh my God, he know he feel them. He feel them bitches. He know he feel them.
Screen for anything Cruz attempts as they again.
Roach needs to make sure
He
that
know
he
he feel them
can
bitches.
close with a strong statement of his own here, just in case those scorecards are closer than we think.
I know who I think has won this fight, but my opinion doesn't matter.
Cruz definitely won. I think they gave it a roast though.
I just think Cruz didn't
I
do
really
enough.
think. What?
Cruz was doing what Cruz does, and there's a left hand. Roach lands a left hook.
Got it.
Roach just landed more.
Oh, he did? Oh.
Even though we see Cruz landing the left hook, it's just
Nah,
a fight with a lot of histrionics, like the gamesmanship there, a lot of clinching. Roach had
Bro, I
some
can't
success
stop laughing
with
when
the
that nigga
hook.
did that shit, bro.
I know we're showing the scoring punches of Cruz, but they were few and far between in this fight.
Chris Taya scores the action 115 to 111 in favor of Isaac Cruz. Nathan Palmer and Corey Santos
Suspended.
both
That is
scored the
wild.
bout.
All right.
113 to 113, a draw. The decision is
See, that was a close fight, though.
majority draw.